Ira Epstein with your morning flash update, and this update is for the morning as we're here now on Tuesday, the 10th of January, 2023. Time about 8:40 a.m. Central Time. We have been everywhere in the stock indices. 33,754, down from there almost 300 points, and we were, if you had turned in an hour ago, we were down about 100. Now we're back up 65 points. Now, there is a number of central bankers in Stockholm, and there is at a conference today talking about central banks, what they can do, their independence, so on and so forth. Fed Chair Powell speaking or just spoke, and he didn't say anything to harm the market. He's talking about the innovation the bank did, how it's handling the inflation runs, blah, blah, blah. And the market looked at that as friendly, and when he was speaking and didn't say anything is when the pop in the market came in. The dollar up a little bit, but had you again just been with us a few minutes ago, you were down near the lows of the day, so you've come back. Most currencies, just a mixed bag today. We were down all of, I swear, 10 minutes ago near the lows of the day in soybeans. They have since rallied just back. Wheat down quite a bit. As you can see in the energies, stable to higher, but look at how they're hitting that gas. Still getting hit hard. It has what we call the embedded bearish reading, and it continues to fall under that duress. We're looking at Bitcoin up a fraction, Coinbase up, one of the big leaders today in the stock market, up about 8%. They are cutting 950 people from their staff, so cutting their costs as they go along. In the copper market, up about, down about 45 points. It's been everywhere. That's why I just said that. China is now saying that in many areas, Beijing, other provinces throughout the country, that they believe that COVID has peaked. Now, that doesn't sound right. They've also said that they look for the peak after the lunar holiday, which is a couple of weeks away yet. So what gives? That's been the big problem. Now, let's take a look at the morning news and get a feel. The National Federation of Independent Business Optimism Index came out at 89.8. That's down from the 91.9 in November. Redbook retail sales came in up 5.3%, both in numbers here for the first week of January compared to last year, and you can see how that's all playing out. U.S. November wholesale inventories come out in just a little bit. API numbers come out at 3:30. The Chinese embassy, okay. So they said that they're going to punish South Korea. At first, they also published that they were punishing Japan, and this is for putting those restraints on passengers coming into countries that have to take these tests. What is that all about? Doesn't make any sense. If you have the COVID, you want to take a test of a country, fine. That's just doesn't make sense. World Bank came out and just cut global growth to 1.7% in 23. That's almost 50% reduction from their numbers in June, and they claim that the world economy is very, very close to a recession. So you put this all together and you have what's called an interesting day. I wouldn't give you 2 cents for an up close today. Nothing would surprise me as we go in. We have bank earnings coming out this week, and then we get the big number. I think it's Thursday, the CPI, and that's what everybody's going to be focused on. And from that point, the markets will start whatever move they're really going to make. Remember what this market is counting on. It is counting on the fact that CPI is marching down. They need it to fall close to where the 2-year note yield is, which is around 4.2%. So that is the goal. That's what I'd be doing, because that's the median guess by what the FOMC members had in the last meeting. One of the patterns that you see continually in markets are what? Outside days. Do you know how to work with them? They're a very common pattern. Do you know if you have a position going in a direction? Sometimes it can be an add-on. Where do you work with it? What about if you reverse the pattern? How does it reverse? What does it mean if you get a reversal? It is a common pattern, and I'm shocked at how many people don't understand the pattern. I created a small training for it, a course, 9 video chapters, walks you through stocks, futures, and ETFs with examples in each, showing you how I believe to work with it. We give you the charting software. I give you 2 weeks access to all my research. I think it's a heck of a deal, inexpensive. To find out more, go to our website under the keyword education. That's iraepstein.com. You can call my staff. They'll explain it to you and work with you right on the phone. Now, in addition, often I put my finger up here and try to get this where there's an icon that comes in. It'll take you right there. We've had some trouble with the software coming out from one of our vendors. I think it's called, I forgot which one it is, to be honest with you. And YouTube Buddy, it's one of those type. If that doesn't work, just go to the website under education. I'm going to repeat. I am not going to be here tomorrow, Wednesday. That's Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday for you. The next time you'll see me in these updates with you will be Monday. So I wish you all the best. I will be putting out this evening the evening wrap-ups, and then I'm off for a few days vacation. You take care. I will talk to you all later.